Welcome to the Flipside of Crypto. Today we shall cover the 5 hottest crypto news. Join me as always, Tor Constantino. Welcome, Tor. Looking flash today.
Thank you so much. Great to be here.
Now, what's the first order of business, Tor?
Well, the first story we've got on tap, Ethereum market cap in comparison to Bitcoin's. One of them has doubled since January. It's unavoidable to make comparisons between the two largest crypto coins based on market cap, namely Bitcoin and Ethereum. Currently, Ethereum's market capitalization is 41% of BTC's market cap. However, Wu Blockchain noted Ethereum market cap has doubled since the beginning of this year. That's remarkable.
Wow.
Right? Indeed, it's really remarkable that they've done it so quickly. The closest Ethereum ever got was 85% of the Bitcoin valuation back in 2017.
Quite frankly, I'm just excited that Ethereum is getting its just dues. I mean, it's really the oil to Bitcoin's gold, right? Now, I'm glad more people are aware. The gas fees are still there, unfortunately, but knowing Vitalik, knowing the great team behind it, we should be seeing more developments which will make Ethereum even more of a juggernaut than it already is. It just seems like we are watching two behemoths becoming bigger and bigger and bigger. Hodlers should be excited, naturally. And as for us mortals here, looking as these projects grow and grow, it'll be interesting to see whether the Ethereum killers can actually make a dent in Ethereum's dominance. Now, on to the other news.
Indeed, it's theater to watch. Today, the number 2 story, Morgan Stanley invests millions into Grayscale. Banking giant Morgan Stanley has disclosed that its latest financial filings with the U.S. Securities Exchange Commission, it's currently holding large amounts of Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. Grayscale currently has 31 million in assets under management. Morgan's Insight Fund alone holds more than 928,000 shares worth 36 million. That was really surprising to a lot of watchers. Yeah. Morgan Stanley was the first US-based bank to offer exposure to BTC funds. Other major banks that are looking and offering BTC funds are Wells Fargo and JP Morgan. It's more validation that institutional investors are in the crypto space and plan to stay.
The flip side to this is, of course, first they say we do not want anything to do with crypto, right? And now, when you look at the books, on the other line, yes, they did allocate shares, and they are extra bullish on Bitcoin. More of the same, nothing more to say. Do not trust what the big institutions tell you. Most likely, they are planning 5 years to 10 years ahead. Now,
our third story on tap today, cryptocurrency exchange eToro reports that its income has skyrocketed compared to past year. eToro reports that the second quarter of 2020 brought 264 million in revenue from commissions trading, compared to only 11 million for the same period the year before. That's a factor. I know, it's remarkable, right? And here's even more news. It's a factorial increase of more than 20x. That's not bad for the crypto space. And it's interesting, of that makeup, the Bitcoin transactions accounted for only 7% of the total commissions. Higher percentages of transactions for Ethereum, Cardano, XRP, even Dogecoin. What's the flip side here, Martynas?
The flip side is, if I see another eToro ad, I'll throw myself out a window. Jokes aside, I'm glad that other companies will see this. They'll see the success and they'll want a piece of it. This is good for crypto adoption in general. It's not good for my viewing habits because eToro is quite aggressive with their marketing, but this is good for the crypto scene, and people should actually look at the eToro model and how it could be replicated in other markets, because eToro is quite US-centric.
Indeed.
I'm interested to see whether or not a player will emerge for the European and Asian markets. What's next?
The fourth story, OnlyFans halts the decision to ban adult content. Adult content subscription platform.
Surprise. Yeah.
You called it earlier in the week and you said, why would they do this? Because they were opening the door to competitors. But the basic setting is they reversed its decision to move away from sexually explicit videos. Last week, the website announced initial plans to halt pornographic material due to pressure from payment providers. CEO Tim Stokey flipped on that decision yesterday, saying it pays over $300 million every month to its more than 1 million content creators. It has 50 million registered users. Have the floor, my friend.
It feels so good to be right, doesn't it? Not to toot my own horn, but a company is gonna act for its own self-interest. A company worth its salt will never shoot its main income source and in such a brutally quick way as OnlyFans would have done. Now, what does this mean for the crypto community? Absolutely bloody nothing. Crypto is unfortunately a victim of memization. Essentially, we're now a meme for being used for terrorism, illegitimacy, and now porn and gambling. It's an unfortunate meme, it's an unfortunate mental anchor which we now have. As an industry, as hodlers out there, we must spread the message. Crypto is more than that.
Agreed. So our final story for today, the NFT roundup, and it's packed. So let's dig into it. Hippos plans to launch this Sunday, August 29th at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. They're going to be releasing all of their information pertaining to the drop on their website at hypehippo.io. Love this next one. An NFT collection of pixelated flowers inspired by the Dutch tulip bubble in the 16th century. It's attracting crypto users. They've already sold one for over $55,000. I love this one so much because we always hear how cryptocurrencies are a bubble, and this irony is awesome, and it's going to be a very big success. I'm certain of it.
Now, just so I'm clear, so Hype Hippos, what is it exactly?
It's very much like all of the other types of crypto kitties and cyberpunks. It's just a collection of these hippo arts in various types of outfits with laser eyes. It's another 10,000 piece collection that people will be able to get. I guess you said it before. People have too much money and too much time on their hands to spend with NFTs.
Sorry for asking this, ladies and gentlemen, but will you be buying Hype Hippos?
Got it.
Will you be buying that, or are you gonna stick to your crypto kitties? The sentences I say, I would not believe I would have said 2 years ago. Now, that other piece of news, the Tulip Mania, I love it when history actually reverberates and you can see it happening in the crypto space. I love the allegory. What's next in the NFT world?
A couple of really big ones as well. Budweiser, U.S. beer maker, has purchased a piece of fan art for $26,000. It's a branded rocket ship, and it's going to be their new Twitter image within that social media space. Two big ones in the sports world. Over in the sports space, Cryptography has released 8 NFTs of Kobe Bryant. They've never been seen before. They're based on 1999 photos by photographer Davis Factor in an abandoned LA warehouse, I guess. The interesting thing, all the proceeds from those sales will be donated to the Mamba and Mambacita Sports Foundation. And then lastly, 23-year-old tennis sensation Naomi Osaka joined an NFT platform that was co-founded by Tom Brady called Autograph. When you get big name stars like that, it creates that snowball effect. It's really interesting and exciting to see in that space. Any additional Flipside on the NFT roundup there, my friend?
Now, I don't know how I feel about these big name players getting into the NFT space. Now, this is showing how much of a crypto anarchist I am. At some point, you'd think, is this a gimmick for them, right? Are they really doing this for their fans? Or is it more of a, I'll do it because it's hype right now? In my mind, it's more of the latter.
I think that there are some that really might be trying to exploit it, but I do think that Brady has the vision for it. He's a businessman. He's got a business outside of his NFL career, and he's looking at the next best thing. He gets it, very much like Paris Hilton. I was really surprised to hear her describe NFTs, I know, on a late night talk show. I think it was with Jimmy Fallon. She's very savvy. She completely gets it, and she is all in on the space. There are others that will try to exploit the moment, but I think that there are other celebrities and big names out there that see the value and the potential of NFTs, and they're getting in early.
So, why should you care about this? Quite frankly, if you're an NFTer, you might care about these new projects coming in and out. Most likely, your investments will increase in value. However, I urge you all to do your due diligence and research. We don't want you to become a part of the people, the vast army of people who have actually lost money because scammers are out there. So NFTs are coming. You can definitely make money both in crypto and in NFT space, but always do your due diligence. DailyCoin is here to help you. Also, make sure to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss any news relating to NFTs. Tor, that's been today's news. Thank you for joining me. See you tomorrow.